Hi everybody, it's Miss Howard. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to read you this story. It's called I Knew You Could. And this story is really important because it talks about believing in yourself and trying your hardest even when things may not be very easy. And those are really important things to remember when you are setting goals for yourself or when you have something that you would like to achieve in your future. So we're going to read this story, but as I'm reading, I want you to think about goals that you would like to achieve. Maybe you want to read a certain amount of books. Maybe you want to go to a certain college when you get older. Maybe you want to get better at one of the sports that you play. I don't know, but I want you to think about it as I read this story because after I'm done, I'm going to have you set some goals for yourself and list some ways that you can reach them. So let's go ahead and get started. And remember to think about things that you want to do as you get older, set goals for yourself. All right, so let's get started. It's called I Knew You Could, and it is by Craig Dorfman and illustrated by Christina Ong. I knew you could, and you knew it too, that you'd come out on top after all you've been through. From here, you'll go farther and see brand new sights. You'll face brand new hills that rise to new heights. I wish I could show you the stops that you'll visit, but that isn't my choice to make for you, is it? Instead, I can tell you some lessons and tales that I've learned and relearned in my time on the rails. First of all, you must find your own track so you can start right away and not be held back. But which track is yours? Well, that all depends on which way it's going and where it might end. Different tracks wind around, over, under, and through, so pick out the one that works best for you. Though the track you start out on will feel like the one, you might take a few more before you are done. And now, with your eyes on your new destination, start up your wheels and roll out of the station. On your new trip, you'll make plenty of stops in deep river valleys and on high mountain tops. Some will surprise you and some will be planned, and you'll roll through each one saying, I think I can. You'll go through tunnels surrounded by dark, and you'll wish for a light or even a spark. You might get scared or a little bit sad, wondering if maybe your track has gone bad. So here's some advice to help ease your doubt. The track you took in must also go out. So steady yourself and keep on going. Before you know it, some light will be showing. And then you'll be out heading to a new place and you'll be ready for the next tunnel you face. Sometimes you'll look up and see planes in the sky and you'll think to yourself, I wish I could fly. The cars on the roads will seem quick and free. You'll feel stuck on your track and think, I wish that was me. But the plane might wish he could get off of the air, saying, I wish I could travel like that train down there. The cars will watch you as you speed right along, and they'll say to each other, look how fast and how strong. Don't worry about not being a car or a plane, just enjoy the trip you'll take as a train. Don't be afraid to toot your own horn if you need to be heard or there are people to warn, or if you're being yourself just makes you so proud that you want to share it and sing it out loud. You'll follow your track through twists and through bends and stop at new stops and pick up new friends. They'll all come aboard with smiles and greetings. You'll have such great time with the people you're meeting. On the days when you're sad and feel you can't go, speak up and ask a friend for a tow. That's what friends do, so don't be afraid. You'll do the same if your friend needed aid. You might stop at some stops that you never have toured and look for new friends, but they won't come aboard. So you'll have to head out with a creak and a groan, setting out once again on your track all alone. Try to remember that the world is so wide, full of all kinds of people with their own trains to ride. Just stay true to yourself as you travel your track, with no second guessing and no looking back. Once you're on the right track, you'll probably say, "This one's mine and I'm here to stay." Try to enjoy the track that you choose. Stop now and then and take in the views. If you rush forward as a general rule, before you arrive, you could run out of fuel. Don't overwork, but save up some strength. That way, every day, you can travel great lengths. You'll need all the strength on the days when you're stuck or tired or sad or just out of luck. When you believe in yourself, when your belief in yourself doesn't feel quite so pure and your "I think I can" doesn't sound quite so sure. That's when to push and to strive and to strain to show the world you're not a giving up train. And you're wise if you know that you're doing your best means that sometimes you should just slow down and rest. Speeding through your whole trip will only bring sorrow, so slow down today and be happy tomorrow. There's more about life that you'll learn as you go, because figuring things out on your own helps you grow. Just trust in yourself and you'll climb every hill. Say, "I think I can," and you know what? You will. The end. Okay, so this story talks a lot about trying your hardest even when things get really hard, and it talks about believing in yourself even when you feel like you're out of luck, even when you feel like you have nothing left in you. Keep on going because you can do it. So I have this worksheet for you. You can set one goal, you can set 2, 3 goals, as many goals as you would like. It can be as big or as small as you want. I made an example. So my first goal is that I want to read 2 books every month. Down here, I want you to list things that can help you reach those goals. So for me, if I want to read 2 books every month, first, I need to plan a time every day to read. Second, I will read books that are only interesting to me, because I'm not going to want to finish a book if I'm not interested in it. So I need to make sure that's something I pay attention to. And if I miss a day, then I'll just read double the next day. Those are things that I'm going to do to help me achieve my goal of being able to read 2 books a month. You can set goals like for a certain college that you want to go to. You can set goals for maybe you want to help your parents around the house a little bit more. Maybe you want to get better at a sport that you play. Whatever it is, I want you to set a goal for yourself. And I'd love for you to take a picture of your worksheet and email it to your teacher. That way we can see what kind of goals that you have, and maybe there's some way that we can help you reach those goals. I hope you have a fun time. Bye.